Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rojo Show. Guest star today is Thomas Alva Edison. Please give him a round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Edison, for being here.
Oh boy, it's good to be here. What is this thing? It's dandy. What a great invention. What does it do?
Oh, Mr. Edison, it is a machine that records picture and sound to play in any type of screen. It's called an iPad.
That's genius. I invented the phonograph, which records sound. I also invented the motion picture camera. It seems like someone gathered all my inventions and put them into one.
Yes, Mr. Edison. Quite frankly, you are the 10th most prolific inventor in the world's history.
But I invented the light bulb. If it had not been for that light bulb, you people would still be lighting rooms with candles. Candles are dangerous, evil things. They melt and get really hot and drippy, and it always looks horrific. Horrific!
Oh, actually, Mr. Edison, I wanted to thank you for the light bulb invention. I myself was afraid of the dark as a little girl. Whew.
Me too. Why do you think I never gave up?
Well, because you were persistent and brilliant?
That too. I was actually told that I failed. I looked them in the eye and said, I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work.
Oh, I cannot imagine myself doing something 10,000 times.
Well, neither did I, sweet pea. But when you want something bad enough, you should never give up.
You were very passionate, huh?
It was my dream to be first most prolific inventor in history, but I ended up in 10th place. But I'll tell you something, honey, if I was still alive today, I would invent a machine that would turn sun's light energy into electricity power. And
I'm sorry, Mr. Edison, but...
oh no, so please don't tell me that some boozler already invented it.
I'm afraid so.
Well, at least he's not the most prolific inventor in the world, is he?
Actually...
What a dreadful day to be alive. Oh, Carter!
Mr. Edison?
Oh, right. I'm not alive. But if I was alive, I tell you, I would have invented something great, something wonderful that could benefit the whole world. Like a machine that could clean the pollution in the air, or a machine that could clean up the ocean. All the coral is dying, you know. I would have invented something great so that our world could be beautiful for future generations. The possibilities are endless.
Well, actually, Mr. Edison, we have a class of students here that are listening to you. Maybe they can invent something.
True, Ms. Rojo, you're a genius.
Oh, Mr. Edison, I would not say genius, but thanks.
Oh, don't you see? You kids have a brain that can think of amazing things. You can make a difference, a change in the world. You need to look around and see the world for things to improve, not those shiny rectangles.
You mean cell phones?
What are those?
Oh, well, you see, you can call someone and talk on your cell phone.
Well, it would be genius if it were not taking over the world. But the people look like robots and do whatever the shiny square tells them to do. You're supposed to control the machine. The machine is not supposed to control you.
So, can you give us any piece of advice?
Well, follow your dreams. Work hard to make your dreams a reality. You will fail, but you cannot be upset.
So, what do we do?
You give up.
What? We just give up?
No, you try and try, even if it takes 10,000 times, because I tell you what, when your dream turns out to be something that you are passionate about and it makes the world a better place, there's no better feeling. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
Ew.
Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time.
Wow, Mr. Edison, I knew you were scientific, but I didn't know you were so inspirational and wise.
Well, darling, I mean it.
You know, Mr. Edison, you inspired me, and you impacted the world in science, technology, and society. You know, I'm sorry that we don't use your telegraph anymore.
Well, maybe you should. It could keep you away from that shiny rectangle. But you still use my phonograph, right? You don't? Where do you record your voice? Or listen to it? Oh, let me guess. The shiny rectangle.
Yeah, but you know something, Mr. Edison? We all use light bulbs every day.
You do?
Yes! And your amazing inventions really inspired other people to invent things like eco-friendly light bulbs or record players that turned into speakers. And your motion picture camera, it encouraged people to make cameras that record the sound and the pictures to make movies. So if it were up to us, well, you would get the prize for the inspirational scientist.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate it.
Yes, of course. And thank you for being our guest.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was the Ms. Rojo Show. Yeah.
You know it's Thriller! Thriller! Stop. Gangnam Style. Wait, those things weren't invented when I was alive. Ta-da-la, 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 la, na, 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 na. Where's the light bulb?